Okay, what's up, guys? So the Riches has uploaded another video called 10 Celebrity Parents Who Ruined Their Kids' Life. Now, yeah, I would say that there are some celebrity parents that have, yeah, like they do something and then their kids, they're just going to have to like just deal with that for just the rest of their lives, like getting questions, like just asked left and right about, oh, how did you feel about when your parents did this? I feel like one would, because it was just like the first thing that popped up in my head. But O.J. Simpson, and because he at the time of when he had killed his ex-wife, he had kids, and I know like that's just what they are going to forever get asked is, oh, how did you feel about your mom dying, or have you talked to your dad, this and that. Like they're never going to get questions just asking about their personal life, like, oh, you have kids of your own, whether you're what are you doing as a career right now, whether you're like your hobbies, like what do you like to do, what are you doing nowadays, and things like talking about them. But it's just like, oh, were you in that white Bronco that your dad had? Did you did you ever come across the guy that was driving your dad after he was not turned himself in? And so like, did you see your dad when he was in prison? Did you talk to him? It's like, no, stop asking me that. Like, I know that's just like they probably, because it's like I think he has two kids by the woman that he killed. So it's like it's just, yeah, it's, I feel sorry for his kids. But let's see some other stories. I messed up. I still had like my recording thing open, not my web browser, Google. But anyways, let's start this video. Make sure you go subscribe to the Riches. 6.6 million subscribers. Get them that 400K and it has 7 million.
And spotlight of being a celebrity, and when children are involved, it seems like everyone has an opinion. But are there really celebrities who should have never reproduced? If you are new to our channel, hit that red subscribe button and enjoy. Today we are discussing 10 celebrity parents who ruined their children. Michael Lohan. Though neither
Lindsay
of Lindsay
Lohan's
Lohan's parents are that great, Michael Lohan takes the cake. When his daughter started rising to fame, Michael traded in his role as a Wall Street trader in order to profit from his daughter. During her troubled times, he was constantly running to tabloids to leak private family drama. He's even
that's
had
messed
his own
up.
issues that landed him in jail for a year. Over the years, the father and daughter have gone from tolerating each other to flat out not speaking to one another without attorneys.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, family stuff sticks within the family. You don't tell other people your family business unless you see them as family yourself. Like family, all that type of stuff sticks together. But you going out to tabloids and talking about them, I'm like, oh yeah, Lindsay Lohan, she doing drugs right now. Like as of this time we speak, right now she's doing drugs. It's like, bruh, really? You just had to say that. Just had to do it. Like, I don't care how mad I am at my family. I wouldn't go out to some tabloid and talk to them about their personal business. Like, I got my family's back no matter what. So the fact that he had a good career going for him, then he's making money off of his daughter and stuff. And it's like, at the end of the day, that's how I see it. He was making money off of his daughter, and it's just like that's not the way that you're supposed to do it. So it's like, yeah, it's just, you supposed to be the one like helping, not her helping you. And so I mean, well, it's like you help out family regardless, but he was doing it the wrong way.
Nancy Dow. Her name, Nancy Dow, may not
sound
too familiar, but she is the mother to one of the biggest stars around, Jennifer Aniston. Dow had...
Like that, no, I'm saying that Nancy Dow woman, she looked like this customer, because she had the red hair, but the customer at my job, she got blonde hair, and I'm like, she looked like this customer at my job. I'm like, I think Nancy Dow, I think she comes to my job every once in a while. I'm like, wow, that is crazy.
With Aniston for years, and for good reason. When Aniston was reaching the height of her career, her mother wanted to have some of that spotlight shine on her. She would give interviews to tabloids.
I guess not. Like, now thinking about it, I'm like, damn, the customer at my job, she don't really kind of look like her. Like that first picture they showed, yeah, but now it's looking at that, I'm like, nah, not really.
Involving her daughter. She even released a petty memoir titled From Mother and Daughter to Friends.
Wow.
Kit Culkin and Patricia Brentrup. People seem to forget that most of the time when child stars turned into troubled adults, it's usually due to
Macaulay
questionable
Culkin.
parenting. When Macaulay Culkin rose to fame for his beloved role of Kevin McAllister,
I had a
in the
feeling.
Home Alone
I had a
franchise,
feeling.
his father found an opportunity. Kit Culkin took on the role of Macaulay's manager and basically forced his son into roles in order to maximize profits.
Wow.
Macaulay later came out to say his father was physically and emotionally abusive, and he is now estranged from his parents. Courtney Love.
So it's like, so I guess in a way, it's like you see these kids acting up, and it's just all like, it ain't really them, it's the parents. Like, you see these people now, it's like I'm gonna have a different outlook on them, and it's just all like, you see it, and it's just all like, all right, it's just, they want to live freely and stuff and do their own things, but it's like, they live in a life like that where they just closed in, can't do nothing, they get wild and stuff, so.
The infamous widow of Kurt Cobain, Courtney Love has had her issues, and sadly, her daughter Frances Bean Cobain had to witness them. It was reported that Love used drugs throughout her pregnancy and didn't stop after Frances Bean was born. Frances was eventually taken away from Love when Love was arrested for possession of OxyContin. The pair has been estranged for most of Frances's life, but it seems as though they're working on repairing their relationship. Jade Barrymore. Considering how candid Drew Barrymore has been about her mother's parenting skills, it's no surprise she's on this list. By the time Drew...
Yeah, because I think Drew Barrymore, she has a granddad that's acting. I remember my mom was telling me that she has that their grandfather was an actor, or her grandfather was an actor. And so it's like, I think they're trying to just have like their acting skills like just A1, like perfect, no mistakes. And so it's, yeah, when you're doing stuff like that, then yeah, I guess they end up on a list like that. But I don't know. Let's see.
Drew was 9. She and her mother were partying in the VIP section of all the Hollywood elite parties. Drew was led to developing a drinking problem before she was even a teenager. Then, at the age of 13, she had done cocaine, weed, and who knows what else. When she was 14, she ended up in rehab and since has divorced her mother but supports her financially. Tom Cruise. When Suri
That's crazy. I didn't know that ever. I say right now, as like, like just seeing like just Drew Barrymore in her situation, like right now, I'm like, she's doing pretty good, I would say, versus how she was she was a teenager. I mean, but it's like, it's stuff that happens, so it's like it's just can't really change it, but it's like, as long as she's doing good now, that's good.
Born, the world was watching, and Tom Cruise couldn't have seemed more happy. A decade later, it seems like the love that Tom once had for his daughter has diminished. After the actor had a very public divorce from Suri's mother, Katie Holmes, Tom has been a less than stellar father. It's been rumored that Katie left Tom because of his involvement with Scientology, which didn't make him too happy. He seems to be taking out his anger on his daughter by not seeing her for years at a time.
Dang.
Charlie Sheen.
That's messed up.
When it comes to caring for his 5 children, Charlie Sheen isn't exactly...
It's like, you should always be involved in your kids' lives no matter what.
...winning. The troubled actor has 5 children from 3 different baby mamas, and he's been pretty much a bum dad to all of them. He's had legal issues, drug issues, and even lost his job because he couldn't control himself on set. Most recently, he admitted to being HIV positive and has wound up in court for not paying child support. What a guy. Farrah Abraham.
Yup, she was that teen mom star. It was one of them like 16 pregnant teen mom shows.
Her mother is. Farrah was using her daughter to rise to fame before she was even born. After the success of Teen Mom, Farrah was never going back to her normal boring life.
Yeah, because she did a porno.
In order
I remember they were talking about that.
She would shoot and broker a deal for her sex tape, Teen Mom Backdoor.
Sex tape.
If that wasn't enough, her parenting skills have come into question when she waxed her then 4-year-old's eyebrows, claiming she had a unibrow. Madonna.
So, like,
Madonna,
embrace it. Like, that's your daughter. See, I'm telling you, like, when parents, I hope I don't have, like, a daughter and she gets involved in stuff like that. Like, I do want, like, a daughter, son, and kids and stuff, but I just hope that they don't have to be in I don't want my kids to be in them beauty pageants and stuff where they're getting, they have to get eyebrows waxed, makeups and stuff. Like, no, they're gonna be a kid just like how I was a kid. Like, they're gonna be living it up, riding bikes, playing jump rope, playing capture the flag, tag, and all of that other games and whatnot with their friends all across the whatever and stuff. But yeah, they ain't gonna be having no life like that. They getting eyebrows waxed, Botox at the age of 5, and no.
Is doing so much damage to her kids that after a high-profile custody battle for her son Rocco, the New York Post named her worst celebrity parent. Her 15-year-old son wanted to enjoy a more low-profile life by staying in London with his father. Not caring for her son's wishes, Madonna got the court to order her son to come back to her in NYC, which he later refused. It is also alleged that she keeps her children on a strict macrobiotic diet and doesn't allow them to watch TV.
Wow. Yo, that is wild. Like, that maybe certain things on TV, but no TV at all. I could see if her kids act up, then that was her own fault. She got them eating it looked like they just had nothing but nuts up there. Then you ain't got them watching no TV. Yeah, I could see why. He probably over in London eating pizza, fries, just watching TV, playing video games. Yeah.
He may be a Hollywood legend, but Woody Allen hasn't been the best father in the world. In 1992, he left the mother of his 2 children and adopted stepdaughter, Mia Farrow, for none other than his adopted stepdaughter, Soon Yi. Since then, he has had a very turbulent relationship with his biological children, Ronan and Dylan, who have dropped Allen's last name and go by their mother's last name, Farrow, instead. There have been allegations of sexual abuse as well as his children calling him out on Father's Day, which to them is now brother-in-law's day.
Wow.
Alright, what do you think of these celebrity parents? Be sure to share your thoughts with us down in the comments.
Yeah, it's jacked up.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, it's pretty early when this video got uploaded. I think when I clicked on this video, it said it was just only uploaded like a few minutes or something. So, but yeah, those parents, yeah, it's like, yeah, like I said in the beginning of the video, like if the kids acting up because you got them closed up, eating nuts and not watching TV, and they doing stuff like that, then yeah, I can see why they act up. I can see why, if you made it onto this list, like the way that those kids are living and stuff, like, dang, it's like, that's messed up, man. But anyways, it's just, I guess, like me, I just, I say my parents, they raised me well. I wasn't going crazy, acting crazy or anything. Like, I was allowed to watch TV and eat any food freely and stuff. But, yeah, living like that, man, I don't know. I just couldn't be a parent like that. I'm like, I'm going to just tell my kids, like, listen, don't kill nobody. Don't get yourself killed. Don't do anything illegal, pretty much, okay? Do legal stuff. Hey, whatever you want to do in life, do it. But make sure it's legal. Like, make sure it's decent and it's okay. And you're not looking crazy at the end of the day while you're doing these things, all right? So, yeah, but it's just, yeah, I don't know, like, I'm just going to allow my kids to just, be like just some cool, down-to-earth people, but it's like they start acting up and going crazy. I'm like, yeah, that was on them, okay? I wasn't raised like that, so I don't know what their problem is, why they acting up and going crazy. Like, you guys have a good life and things, so. But anyways, yeah. That was a pretty crazy video, but yeah, make sure you go subscribe to The Riches for more videos like that one. They had 6.6 million subscribers. I hope they get more. I hope they hit 7 million. It's good to see a channel just rise and be successful like that and stuff. So yeah, make sure you go subscribe to them for more videos like that. Please like and subscribe to me too, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.